Good morning, children. Today, we are going to read a very beautiful and interesting story, The Golden Bird. Children, this story is a fable. A fable is a short imaginary story that teaches a lesson. In a fable, the characters are animals or birds that often talk and behave like people. These are few examples of fables. The story is about a golden bird and its animal friends. A monkey, a snake, and a chameleon. Before I begin the story, I would like to remind you to listen carefully to voice modulation and intonation. There was once a king who had a golden bird in a golden cage. Every day, someone in the palace gave her food and water and groomed her fine yellow feathers. Groomed means brushed and cleaned. Fine yellow feathers means very soft, thin and small feathers. And each day, the bird sang for the king. But as time passed, the king began to feel sorry for the bird. Feel sorry for the bird means feel sad about the bird. It's not right, he thought, to hold a bird in a cage. So he told his men to set her free, means to let her go out of the cage so that she could go wherever she wanted. The men took the cage deep into the forest, set it down, opened the door, and went away. The golden bird hopped out. She looked around her. She was hungry. The king had a golden bird in a golden cage. The bird was well looked after and pampered at the king's palace. He had servants to give her food and water and to brush her feathers. And each day the bird sang for the king. The king was pleased to hear the bird sing, but he started feeling sad for the bird because he had caged her. So he decided to set it free. As you can see in the picture, the king is looking sad and worried. The king's men took the bird in the cage deep in the forest and set it free. Now the bird is taken from the comfortable palace to a dangerous forest. Children, just think, which is worse for a bird? To live in a cage in a comfortable palace or free in a dangerous forest? In the palace, the bird only has to sing for the king in return for being fed and well groomed. But in the forest, the bird needs to hunt for its own food. Everything is new to her. After a while, she saw a monkey swinging from a tree. "Hello there," said the monkey. "Who are you?" The bird tossed her head and said, "I am the golden bird." Tossed her head means she moved her head back proudly. "I can see you are new to the forest," said the monkey. "Do you want to see the best places to feed?" "What can a monkey teach me?" replied the bird. "And you have such a funny face. Have you seen my beautiful beak?" she added. "Do as you like," said the monkey as he swung off into the trees. Swung off into the trees means he moved from one tree to another by swinging on the branches. Then a monkey came there. The monkey wanted to show the bird where to find food because the bird was new to the forest and he wanted to help her. But the bird did not accept his offer. She thought he had a funny face, while she had a lovely beak, and so she did not want his help. The bird was very proud of her looks, so the monkey did not wait for her and swung off into the trees. Children, this is how monkeys, gorillas, chimpanzees, and other ape-like animals swing on the trees. Children, was the bird right in rejecting the monkey's offer to help? The bird must have thought that the monkey would not know how to help her. But she should not have said anything about how the monkey looks. That is wrong. We should not make fun of others. Some time later, the golden bird heard a hissing noise in the grass and saw a snake. "Well, hello," hissed the snake. "Who are you?" "I am the golden bird," replied the bird. "Come, let me show you the forest," said the snake. "No," said the bird. "What can a snake teach? And you have a hissing voice. Do you know I sing beautifully?" "Very well," hissed the snake, and he slithered away. Slithered means he moved quickly and smoothly by twisting its body. Now, who came there? A snake. The snake offered to show the bird around the forest, as she was new there. But the proud bird did not accept the snake's help. Why? Because she said he could not teach her anything, because his voice is not good. She did not like his voice and thought she had a sweet voice. Then the snake slithered away. See how quickly the snake is twisting its body. This is called slithering. Just then, something moved in the tree in front of the bird. She looked up and saw a chameleon. He was the same color as the tree trunk. "You must be the golden bird. When I'm in danger, I do something wonderful. Let me show you," said the chameleon. "No, thanks," replied the bird. "What could a lizard like you teach me? Don't you wish you had golden feathers like me?" "Well, I tried to help you," muttered the chameleon and darted away. Muttered means spoke in a low voice and not sounding very happy. Darted away means moved away quickly. Now, who came? A chameleon. The chameleon offered to show her what he did to hide himself when he was in danger. As you know that chameleons can change or match their color to protect themselves from their enemies. He wanted to teach the bird this trick to save itself, but the proud bird thought the lizard could not teach her anything, as he was not attractive as her. The bird was very proud of her looks and her voice. All the animals are kind and helpful. They are trying to be friendly with her, but the bird is too proud to accept their help and instead makes fun of them. Suddenly, the golden bird saw a large eagle above the forest. The other animals too spotted the eagle. The monkey hid among the leaves of the trees. The snake slid into the deepest part of the ground. Slid means moved quietly and quickly. The chameleon also stayed quite still. No one could see him. Now there is a danger. The bird saw an eagle flying high in the sky. The animals knew how to protect themselves against the dangers in the forest. So the monkey hid among the leaves. The snake went underground, and the chameleon changed its color and stayed still so that no one could recognize him. The golden bird was scared of the eagle and wanted to fly away fast. She flapped her wings, but they were weak. She had never used them in the king's palace, and now she could not fly. "Please help me, someone," she cried. At that moment, the golden bird felt something like a rope pulling her into some bushes. It was the snake. Then a long, hairy arm lifted her up into a tree. It was the monkey. The golden bird tried to fly away but could not because she had been in a cage and was not used of flying. Now she started crying for help. The snake pulled her into some bushes. The monkey pulled her up a tree, and the chameleon pushed her into a yellow flower to hide in it because she was also yellow in color. "Don't move," whispered the chameleon and pushed her into the center of a large yellow flower. "The eagle won't see you there." The golden bird was just the color of the flower. The eagle did not see her and flew straight past her. Means flew to the other side without seeing her. "How can I thank you all?" exclaimed the bird. "You saved my life." "You can sing for us," replied the animals kindly. From then on, the monkey, the snake, and the chameleon looked after the golden bird, and she sang her beautiful song for them every day. The eagle did not see the bird because it was hidden in the flower. The animals saved its life. They helped the bird, though she had not been friendly towards them and insulted them. She realized her mistake and thanked them and asked how she could repay them. The other animals asked her to sing beautiful song every day. The bird sang for them and they took care of her. Children, the goodness of the animals enabled the bird to change, to become humble, to thank them for their help, and to offer them something in return. It enabled them to become friends and live in harmony. They took care of her and she sang for them. If they had treated her with indifference because she had hurt their feelings, she would have died. But by helping her out of physical danger, they helped her out of her pride too. So, we can learn that good people can change others by their very goodness and that everyone can live in harmony and friendship. Children, do you think the golden bird would have been able to save herself from the eagle if the other animals had not helped her? Why? I don't think that the golden bird would have been able to save herself from the eagle on her own. She was new to the forest and did not know how the animals saved themselves from their enemies, right? Moreover, she was unable to fly away, as she had never used her wings in the king's palace. Her wings had become weak, and she would not have been able to fly away from the eagle. Right? What does the story of the golden bird teach us? The story teaches us that we are all equal in the eyes of God. It is never a good thing to be too proud of oneself and be rude or unkind to others. The story teaches us that everyone needs the help of others at some point in their lives. And there is nothing shameful in taking the help for something that you are not good at or know very little about. How can you describe the monkey, the snake, and the chameleon? The monkey, the snake, and the chameleon were extremely kind and helpful. When they saw that the golden bird was new to the forest and did not know its way, all of them offered to help her and explain how she could find food and take care of herself in the forest. Even after the golden bird spoke rudely to them and refused to take their help, they did not let her go out of their sight. This shows that they were very thoughtful. So, when the golden bird fell into trouble, the animals realized that she needed help, and they planned a way to get her out of trouble. The animals placed her on a large yellow flower whose petals were of the same color as her feathers. This made the eagle unable to spot her. This shows that they were extremely clever and intelligent as well. Clear? The animals were helpful and tried to welcome a stranger into their home. Similarly, you should also do the same when a new child joins the school. Sometimes it is difficult for the newcomer to adjust or fit in. But with your help and support, you can make him or her feel comfortable. And you feel good, happy, and united when you are together. Always try to be kind to people around you and spread love. I hope you enjoyed the story and will apply the lesson in your life. Happy learning. Thank you.